Hey everyone, and welcome back to G Fun Facts Online. Today, we're diving deep into the digital trenches, into a world where every millisecond counts, and keeping things running smoothly is the name of the game. Imagine you're a detective, but instead of a crime scene, you're looking at a live, bustling digital city, your application, and something's gone wrong. How do you find the culprit without causing a citywide shutdown? That's where a fascinating technology called live debugging comes in. Stick around, because this is a game changer. So for years, when software acted up in the wild, that's in production for us tech folks, developers had a tough time. Think about it. Trying to recreate a super specific glitch that only happens on a Tuesday when a user from Timbuktu clicks a green button while listening to polka? Nearly impossible in a sterile lab environment. Traditional methods often meant hitting pause on the whole system, which in today's always-on world is a big no-no. Imagine your favorite streaming service going down during the season finale. Or picture trying to find a tiny bug that pops up randomly. It's like searching for one specific grain of sand on a massive beach. And sometimes, the clues, the logs, just aren't detailed enough. It's like trying to solve a mystery with half the pages ripped out of the case file. This old way meant long delays and, let's be honest, a lot of frustrated users. But what if you could be a digital ghost? Walking through that live running system, seeing exactly what's happening, without anyone or anything noticing you were there. That's the magic of live debugging. It's a revolutionary approach that lets developers peek under the hood of their applications while they are running live on the actual servers, without hitting the brakes or causing major disruptions. In our complex digital world of microgadgets, cloud cities, and super-fast updates, this isn't just cool. It's absolutely essential. So how does this digital sleuthing actually work without tripping any alarms? It's pretty ingenious. Instead of old-school breakpoints that halt everything, live debugging uses something called non-breaking breakpoints or trace points. Think of these as tiny, invisible cameras you can place on any line of code. When your application's activity hits that line, the camera snaps a picture of what's going on. Variable values, what functions were called, custom messages, all without stopping the show. This info is then beamed back to the developer in real time. Many tools also use something called dynamic instrumentation. Fancy term, right? It basically means they can cleverly inject these diagnostic cameras into the running code on the fly, without needing to rewrite the original software or restart anything. Some tools can even take a snapshot of the application's state at a specific moment, like a freeze frame of everything happening. Variables, call stacks, the works. And to avoid being overwhelmed with information or slowing things down, developers can set conditions, like only show me what's happening for this user, or only if this strange error code appears. It's like having super smart, targeted surveillance for your code. The payoffs for using live debugging are huge. First up, mean time to resolution, or MTTR. That's tech speak for how quickly you can fix a problem. Live debugging slashes this time because developers can see the bug in its natural habitat, cutting out the guesswork. Service disruptions? Minimized. Your apps stay up, users stay happy. Developer productivity skyrockets because they're not chasing ghosts anymore. They get a much deeper understanding of how their application really behaves under real-world pressure, uncovering hidden issues or slowdowns. It also speeds up the whole development cycle, especially when you're constantly releasing new features. And some tools even let teams collaborate on these live investigations. It's a win-win-win. Now, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Peeking into a live system comes with its own set of challenges. Security is a big one. You need super strong locks and keys, authentication, authorization, encrypted channels, to make sure only the right people get access and no sensitive data gets exposed. Think Fort Knox for your code. Then there's performance. Even though these tools are designed to be light, they're still doing something, and if you're not careful, they could slow things down a tiny bit. Setting them up and using them effectively also takes a bit of know-how. And of course, data privacy is paramount. If you're looking at live data, you have to be incredibly careful not to accidentally view or log personal information. It's like being a doctor. First, do no harm. So, how do you use these powerful tools safely? First, choose tools built for the job, with security baked in. Implement strict access controls. Not everyone needs the keys to the kingdom. When you are debugging, keep it focused. Target specific code areas and don't leave the debugger connected longer than necessary. Always prefer those non-breaking techniques we talked about. Use conditions to collect only the data you absolutely need. Keep an eye on your application's performance. Mask or anonymize any sensitive data. Keep a log of who did what and when for security. Train your team properly. This isn't a toy. And finally, live debugging works best when it's part of a bigger picture, an observability strategy, working alongside other tools that monitor your system's health. There's a growing toolbox out there for this. You might hear names like Rookout, Lightrun, Dynatrace, Datadog. Each has its strengths, supporting different programming languages or cloud setups. The key is finding one that fits your team's needs and emphasizes those safety features we just discussed. And the future of live debugging looks even cooler. Imagine artificial intelligence helping to automatically spot weird behavior and even suggesting where to look, or proactively capturing debug info before you even know there's a problem. We're also seeing live debugging blend more seamlessly with other monitoring tools, giving developers a single, powerful view of their application. This idea of shift-left observability means getting these powerful insights earlier in the development process. And of course, security and control will only get tighter and smarter. So live debugging is more than just a fancy trick. It's a massive step forward in how we build and maintain the software that runs our world. It gives developers a clear window into the live, beating heart of their applications, allowing them to fix problems faster and with more precision than ever before. Yes, there are things to be careful about, like security and performance, but with the right tools and practices, the benefits are incredible. Less downtime, quicker fixes, and a much better understanding of how our digital creations actually work in the wild. As our software systems get bigger and more complex, live debugging is quickly becoming an essential tool for every developer out there, helping to keep our digital world running smoothly. And that's the lowdown on live debugging. Pretty fascinating stuff, right? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more GFunFacts online, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, stay curious.